Walking down the streets of many major cities, such as Philadelphia, it is not hard to notice the amount of people affected by homelessness. Hello, my name is Samantha McCormick, and today I will be talking to you about what steps we can take to help end homelessness. The nonprofit organization Back on My Feet strives to end homelessness in 12 major cities in the United States, and there are many ways that you can get involved and join their battle. First, I will discuss why homelessness is a major problem, even if it does not directly affect you, and I will tell you the many steps that you can take to help put an end to homelessness. Homelessness is when a person does not have a permanent place of residence. Some people who are experiencing homelessness might live in homeless shelters or transitional housing programs, might live in their car, or sleep in public spaces. Homelessness is a deep-rooted problem in the United States from colonial periods to present time. This is due to varying economic and social factors. In the article published by Gale Corporation, Homelessness in 2017, it stated that there was a major spike of homelessness in the 19th and early 20th centuries due to many moving into the cities during the industrialization period in the United States, as well as later in the 1980s when there was a shift from the United States being a manufacturing country to providing more service businesses. In the article published by Gale Corporation, U.S. Homeless Population 2016, it was reported that there were about 549,928 people who were experiencing homelessness. Of this population, 60% were either seeking shelter in homeless shelters or transitional housing programs. This means 32% of the population was left unsheltered. 22% of the homeless community is under the age of 18. Many people who face homelessness also have other difficulties, such as many health problems. This can be the cause and the result of homelessness. Luis Garridas shared in the article, Preface to What Factors Contribute to Homelessness, published in 2007, that with the United States not providing free health care to its citizens, the struggle to pay for serious illnesses or disabilities can put individuals at risk for homelessness. In the article Homelessness, published by Gale Corporation in 2017, it stated that the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reports that those who are experiencing homelessness have a mortality rate 4 to 9 times higher than those who are permanent residencies. This population can suffer from a lack of good nutrition, personal hygiene, and basic first aid. In addition, they can also have complications receiving regular and uninterrupted treatment for serious health problems, such as pneumonia or cancer. Bob McCabe shared in his article, Winters on the Street, published in 2018, that people living on the streets or spending most of their time outside also have an increased risk for health conditions such as malnutrition, frostbite, trench foot, and hypothermia. Not only do people who are affected by homelessness have an increased chance for certain health conditions, they also face food insecurity. Without a proper house, it is hard to store much food, as well as it is almost impossible to cook. Nicholas Harrell shared in the article, Food Insecurity and Homeless in the Journeys Home Survey, which was taken in 2018, that many who face homelessness also suffer from low wages and lack of work opportunities. This might also make them have a limited access to certain food markets. We can all agree that no one deserves to not know where they will sleep at night or where their next meal will come from, and should not have to worry about lacking medical care, especially if they are faced with outside elements. This calls to question what we can do to help put an end to homelessness. Volunteering with organizations such as Back on My Feet can help lower the numbers of those that are affected by homelessness in the United States. Back on My Feet is a national organization operating in 12 major cities and combats homelessness through the power of running community support and essential employment and housing opportunities and resources. Katie Sherritt, the CEO of Back on My Feet, shared in 2019 that Back on My Feet enlists individuals at homeless facilities across the country and begins with the members' commitment to run 3 times a week in the early mornings. After 30 days in the program, members with 90% attendance can earn their opportunity to move to the next phase, which is called Next Steps. When they're in this phase, they have the opportunity to be provided education, employment, and housing opportunities. Through this organization alone, more than 5,500 people in the program were able to gain employment and housing opportunities. That is 70% of the overall members in the program. As well as the program helped more than 2,100 people either gain or further their education. Not only does this nonprofit organization help achieve these big life steps for those affected by homelessness, the Back on My Feet also improves the quality of life for many. After 90 days in the program, many of the homeless population reported having 97% of a more positive attitude towards themselves, as well as 72% of the members find their life to be more meaningful, and 86% of the members feel more satisfied with their lives. Katie Sherritt shared on the page Back on My Feet that the program has helped with the health of many affected by homelessness. This is by having a 48% reduction in high blood pressure, 13% reduction in BMI, 48% reduction in obesity, and 48% reduction in nicotine usage. Now imagine walking down the street in a city near you, such as Philadelphia, New York, or Camden, and seeing individuals and some families lying in the streets to sleep for the night. Every time you turn the corner, you see someone who is asking for money or a sign asking for any available work. In deep winter, many homeless shelters are too overpopulated, and many must bear the harsh winters on the cold cement. On the other hand, when programs such as Back on My Feet are in place, you walk down the street to an open sidewalk. You visit your local grocery store and see someone who was once occupying the streets is now your bagger. You go to your local community college and see someone who once was affected by homelessness have the opportunity to a new start in their life. You can help make the difference in many lives by volunteering at Back on My Feet. The organization's steps to a better life does not begin without volunteers. There are numerous ways that you can volunteer for Back on My Feet. One, being a running partner. The participants in the program must show a lot of commitment to move to the next step, which can be fully done with the help and support of a volunteer runner. It is important for those who are affected by homelessness to feel that they have a support system who wants to positively get them off of the streets. If going and volunteering once a week does not work for you, or you have no desire to be a running partner, there are many other ways that you can still volunteer, such as volunteering at one of the races, stopping at one of the water stops, joining the organization at events, or by joining a local advisory board. We are all fortunate enough to not have to face the problem of homelessness ourselves, but this does not mean it will never happen to you or a loved one. We must be grateful and really think of what other people are living through every day. Putting yourself in their shoes, you would want someone to reach out and help you. It is the season of giving, and although many places do take donations, the biggest gift is donating your time and volunteering, making an impact on at least one life.